Hey guys, welcome back to Get Your Life Together podcast. It's your host POK Peter Olaobe Kalawale. Good to be having you guys again today. And who you have with me today, as you can see on your screen, it's another general in the world of advertising. I told you that the current trend I want to follow is to talk about business people, talk to business owners the more, because I believe many of my listeners are business oriented, and if you don't know business or more, it's going to struggle a lot because for you to grow it, you have to be able to do business. Even when you are working at a 9 to 5, you want to invest in a business, you need to know understand. Okay, this business can be successful. This business cannot. This has potential. This does not have potential. This is where I should invest to. So everybody is a business owner on their own right. So and that is why we're beginning to bring somebody that could share more light on that. Somebody that has consulted for different business owner, somebody that has interacted with different business owner. He has seen some mistakes that people has made. He has made some mistakes on his own part, and he's ready to discuss with me and share more light on okay, what are the things you should not do, what are the things you should do, how can you learn, what are the things you should, who are the people you should learn from, and of course, he's a grounded Google advertiser, like a solid Google advertiser. I'm telling you, somebody is solid, believe me, the person is solid. So welcome on this show, Ibidabo Jonah. How you doing?
Very well, POK. I appreciate you. You don't go hype me now. You have hyped me, so please, please. I'm just Ibidabo Jonah on the internet.
Mhm,
There is no Mister on my name. There is no doctor on my name. There is no prof. There is nothing. I'm just Ibidabo Jonah. That's my identity.
mhm.
So thank you very much
Good.
for having me on your podcast. I appreciate. I appreciate.
Welcome. Welcome. I've been seeing your work on Twitter. That's like straight up. That's where I met you. That's where I got to know you, and that's why I got the insight that I have to bring this man to my podcast. Though, like I have a list of people I want to bring to my podcast. Like up to next year, some of them I've not
Yeah,
even told them at all. I'm just calling. Um, I was
yeah.
like,
The
okay, time.
order that you created.
Yeah, there's an order I'm following. And I was like, okay, let
Mm.
me reach out to you and then thank you for saying yes to me. When I reach out to people, I always expect two results. Is either no or yes, and then I move to the next person. But thank you for saying yes to me. I was like, oh, this man, thank you. So one of the things that caught my attention about you was how you learn Google advertising. I could
Yeah,
relate to that shit, man. Do you first made the post. You said if you want to learn online or you were commenting to somebody's post that you said the person should
yeah,
Google the curriculum. So when you Google
yeah.
the curriculum, I like those things. So when you like those things, I go to YouTube. You now go and start searching for each of those topics on YouTube. Then you learn them.
That's how I learn on YouTube. Right? I don't just go to YouTube and type a copywriting full course or Google Ads full course or any course that I want to learn. I go to the sites that have the paid course because you understand that those sites that have the paid course have already arranged those courses, and the curriculum is already there. The course content is already there. So I just copy those course content and I go to YouTube. I can watch like 5 videos, 10 videos on one content, 5 videos, 10 videos on one content like that till the ending of the content. Maybe I just give myself 2 hours every day to do that till I learn that skill and then I start to look for clients to work for to perfect that skill. So that's how I learn. If I don't have money, that's how I learn. If I have money, I will not go through that stress. I will just go and buy the course, right? I'll just buy the course and just learn from there. So
Just walk, walk us through how you learn Google advertising. Maybe that one would be more practical for people to learn.
oh, it's how I started advertising, right?
Yes, how you started.
It's a wonderful story. It's a wonderful story. I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm going to start from the origin.
Let's go.
In 2018 October, I had just we're about to resume from our long holiday. I was going to enter 400 level engineering, mech engineering. I
Mhm.
was going to enter 400 level, and the previous year, I had struggled with school fees. My school had implemented this rule that if you not pay school fees, if you direct exam, you're not going to see your result. So that has affected me already in my first semester. And I had struggled with school fees. I needed something to do so that I can earn money and help my parents. We were about three of us in the university at the same time.
At the same
Doing
time.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it was like bordering for my father. That October, I had some money that my dad had given me for my weekly expense. My weekly expense was 500 naira every day for 1 week. For 1 week, so I had that money, and then I saw Kevin Ibinige. I don't know if you know Kevin Ibinige. He's a student of Pato Gidi. So I saw Kevin Ibinige's Facebook ads course on Facebook. I was just scrolling Facebook like a normal user, like everybody else. He was teaching you how to import and how to use Facebook ads to run ads for the import. I had only 3.5. How will I even buy this course? It's 5,000 naira. So I called my elder sister, my elder sister. I told her that,
Mm.
see the course I want to buy you. I have 3.5, right? Can you add 1.5 for me? She said, I know. When is the deadline? I said the deadline is Sunday. So by Saturday evening, she sent me 1.5. I added it to my weekly expense for that week. Right. For the following week, I just added the money and paid Kevin Ibinigi. That's how I
Mm.
learned advertisement. And what he really taught us was just the basic of Facebook advertising. If you
Mhm.
understand running ads since 2018, 2017, you understand that back then you can use an engagement advertising and get a lot of sales. You
Yes.
can use a message advertising and get a lot of sales. And back then you can use 200 naira to run ads for 1 day.
Yeah.
So So I got the course. I still have the course on my Telegram. It's my
Yeah.
beginners. I got the course, but I don't learn Facebook advertising finish, right? I finished learning Facebook advertising. There is the money to import. I now have a skill. I now know how to go to 1688 and do translation. I now know how to
Mhm.
go 1688, right? I already know how, he has taught us how to do 1688, AliExpress,
Yeah.
Taobao, and the rest of them, how to import from those places and how to run ads, right? Then
Mm.
this product was raining, this air grower, this there is this air growing air cream. There is this powder that I pour inside air cream that will make your hair grow. That
Yeah.
product was in 2018 October. So I had learned all of these things. I don't have money to buy product from China. Neither do I have money to. I have to stay at home for 1 week till I have
Eh,
3.5.
because you sacrifice your.
Yeah, yeah, they already sent me 3.5. So school opened, yeah, and we resumed November. By January, I was not still having any money and I was not seeing any light of school fees. That's when I started to sell cars, right? I started to sell cars. I go to car lots, take pictures, post on Facebook, created a Facebook group, started posting the cars there, but customer was not coming. So anytime they give me upkeep, that my weekly money now in 2019, I started using it to run Facebook ads, to try to sell cars. I almost sold a car a month later, but there were some things that I did not understand. 2 months
Mm.
later, I almost sold a car. I used 2,000 naira to run this ad. So for 10 days, 200 naira every single day in 2019.
Interesting.
By and guess the ad I was running engagement campaigns. That was what I was running. So I will have a lot of people ask me how much, how much, how much, and they will just price. It was good campaigns, right? This was a skill I learned
Mhm.
in 2018 that I did not use. So now I was using it for advertisement. Fast forward to May, I made my first sale in May
Wow.
20th, exactly May 20th. I had run a 2,000 naira campaign over the weekend, 500 naira every day, 500 naira on Friday, 500 naira on Saturday. By Sunday, I got somebody that was interested in the car. By Monday, he came with his uncle and paid for the car, and I made 20,000. I would have made 50,000. I made 20,000 because the guy that brought the buyer collected 20,000. I collected 20,000, and we used 10,000 to fix something in the car. Right?
Uh,
That's how I made 20,000. I was like, ah, I was very happy. Very
it-
happy.
this thing is real. It's real.
This is after 3 months of starting to sell cars. I did not make any money till that day that I made 20,000. Would you believe that the following month I made $1,000? I made 350 something thousand naira in June.
Wow.
By July, I started making a lot of money. I was making up to 1.5, $2,000 because then dollar was 300 and something, 345 naira or something in 2019. So anytime you see me post that dollar rate, I know very well because to get a Big Daddy Camry then was 740 something thousand naira to import it from the US,
Mm.
both shipping and logistic. and clearing was 700 and something, 800 and something. Then you now sell 1.5. The margin was almost 100%. So that was how
Wow.
I got into the world of advertising. I was
Mhm.
doing car business till 2022, but then I needed to pivot, like the need to move to something else. But I didn't know what to pivot to. I tried my hands in affiliate marketing. It didn't really pay me. By September, I had lost one of my businesses because of I used it to do friendship, right? I lost one of my businesses and I was in debt. I was in debt.
Yeah.
That was when like it clicked in my head that Omo, you have been here before. You need to
Mhm.
like move another thing. You need to move into another thing so that you can clear this debt. That's when I started learning Google Ads. So I went to Google to search the skill that I can learn fast that not a lot of people know,
Mhm.
that not a lot of people are doing, but I can do it to like enter the industry fast, fast, fast and make money. A semi-hard skill. I searched Google Ads, PPC, I did my research, and then I started finding a course, like a comprehensive course on Google. And that's where I found Isaac Rudansky on Allison. The course was free. I'm broke. I'm in debt almost 3 million. I was not even thinking that I could sell a car now to make that money gradually. I was not even thinking any of that because I needed money to also run ads for my car business, right? So I found out Isaac Rudansky on Allison. I started learning every day, 2 hours, 4 hours. I was just learning like that, learning Google Ads every single day. I had an allocated time, right? But then I finished Isaac Rudansky's course and the course was not complete. Another problem. Another problem. So I went to YouTube and I found Senator We Run Ads, Ovais Ahmad. That's his name. Ovais Ahmad. He's like one of the best guys when it comes to Google Ads.
Yeah.
But he's chill, chill. He's not everywhere, right? He's not everywhere.
Yeah.
He does his thing, just does his thing. He used to work in Dubai and all of that, but now he's in Germany. I found him. I started learning from him as well. Then I was able to get his course during a Udemy discount for 3,000
Mm.
something. I got his course and I started learning from September of 2022 till December. I was using it to learn Google Ads, right? I was using it to learn Google Ads. I would sell car here and there, use that money to guide. You understand?
Yeah.
The it's a crazy thing. Then
I know. I know.
by January, I started doing outreach, right? Started doing outreach. I was like, I will run your campaigns for you for 30 days. If you like the results that we get, right? I would, at the end of 30 days, if you like the results, then you can keep me on retainer. So I got somebody, a course
That was the
creator,
code.
right?
That was the code message you sent it to people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I got a course creator that, Jonah, you can do this now. I said, yeah, I can do this now. Let's start. So she tried out with $300. That was the first money that she tried out with me. She tried out. I did not even know how to do conversion tracking then because this course did not teach conversion tracking. Right.
Yeah.
She tried $300 with me and we did maximize clicks. That's what we did. She got some leads, she got sales. This thing is working. I said, yes, it's
Mm.
working. It's better. I told her it's better than Facebook. That's what I told her. It's better than Facebook, right? And she was like keyed into it.
Mhm.
Then that's why I went to scour YouTube again to learn conversion tracking for real,
Mhm.
right? Then conversion tracking to learn how to link GTM to GA4, how to like track paid visits, how to track buttons, how to track form sign-ups, how to track
Uh,
sales. This is I scoured YouTube. I finished YouTube almost. I watched almost 30 to 50 videos on YouTube. Then I found one 10 minutes video, one 10 minutes
mm,
video that really did it for me, right?
mhm.
I even saved that video on my laptop then, my old laptop.
That's going through a lot of garbage.
Yeah, a lot of people were just telling me this video was straight to the point, and it's that method I still use to today. Straight to the point, and within 10 minutes, it was just he had set up conversion tracker. So this person took a chance on me in January, allowed me to spend $300 of our own money, right? That was almost 200 and something K then, $300.
Mhm.
Um, the following month, she spent 1.5.
Wow.
This person stayed with me till July, November of that year. We're spending $3,000 per month. So
Wow.
this is where my experience like started building up. Like this is where We'll try different things to
Love
check what
that.
will work. So you
Mhm.
see, that was my story. That was how I became prominent, and I did not stop there. I started buying Google Ads courses, started buying Nigerian courses as well because I was kind of I felt isolated. I needed a community. Most of these courses that I learned from, there was no community attached to it. So I needed a
Mhm.
community and got a Google Ads course just to get inside the community and talk to people. And that was
The
like
hunger. What I see
that
in your
was
story is the hunger for knowledge. Hunger for
yeah.
knowledge. Yeah.
So it
Many
was
people
really
today.
hunger. It was food hunger.
Yeah,
You see,
a lot of people. See, a
yeah.
lot of people, a lot of people would have used their own 3-5 to eat. You could
Mm,
say, you could actually give an excuse that where will I see money? No, I think, of course, me, man, no.
mm,
There are people today, for example, let me play a scenario. There are people today that have a laptop, they have a phone,
mm.
and they are broke.
Yeah, it happens.
This is right now. No, 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 me, I have mentees that want to learn. They have laptop and phone, and that are not
Mm,
consistent. I have them. That's what I'm telling you. I
mm.
know people that. So you getting to this level is as a result of your hunger for knowledge.
Yeah, you can say
The way
that.
like, learning Facebook ads, staying consistent. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of sacrifices you've made.
Mm.
Physical sacrifice,
Yeah,
sacrificing your weekly your weekly
yeah,
allowance and all this kind of thing. It is not easy. It is not what normal people will do.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's not what normal people will do. That's why I said your story really, really resonates with me because the moment you said, "Oh, this is how you learn YouTube and you learn to YouTube," I know this man has gone through a lot of garbage. But when I was,
True.
you know, when I was trying to learn digital marketing too, it was a whole lot of okay. I just want to learn the hunger for knowledge, the hunger for knowledge. I want to learn. I want to learn. Then you go on YouTube, then you meet that garbage that is well prepared for you. But your ability
Mm,
to see through this garbage is what really now makes you because you will have tried a lot of things that does not make sense, that will not work.
true.
That is what made you who you are today as a pro uh, advertiser. And one of the things
Yeah,
that is me in your story is this whole story of this Matthew principle, Pareto principle that Dr. Peterson always talk about. Because it's what played out in your story. 3 months, no sales.
3 months
I said,
or no.
yeah, we are going to sell a car. No sale. Then boom. The next month, you had a 20,000 naira gain, and the next month, you went to 1,000.
Yeah,
So it was not, so growth is not always like a
linear.
straight like it's always like like it comes like this, and then boom, it's up there.
Yeah, and something just dips. It just dips, and if you understand that, okay, things happen like this. What happened, and you try to like what I do is anytime I'm having a down moment, I just try to like go back memory lane to see what I did to like leave my previous down moment. And that was what led me to like learning Google Ads. When I was pushed to the wall and I needed to pay school fees, right? I needed to assist my parents to pay school fees. What did I do? I went to sell cars, even if I had no knowledge about cars. Like I didn't have any knowledge about cars. Right. I went to sell cars. Like right now, I can see a side mirror and I'll tell you the year of the car. I can just see the side mirror and I'll tell you the year of the car. But then I had no knowledge about cars. I just went to learn cars. And I learned on the job and I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. Why I
Mhm.
say I learned the hard way? Because I lost a lot of deals that I would have closed. Like now, if those deals come, I'll close my eye and I'll close those deals. And I lost them because I had no knowledge, right? And the 20,000 naira that I made, which was around there, it was barely $50, right? 20,000 naira was barely $50. That money I made it because somebody helped me. Somebody helped me close that deal and told me,
Mhm.
okay, this what you do, this what you do. Right. I was already making a lot of mistake. So that's it. So what I do now is anytime I close a gig, I either buy a book, I buy a course, I buy a new course. So that's what I do. If you check my
Bro,
previous
bro.
tweet, that is, right? I
Mhm.
either buy a book or about a course so that I know that there are some things that I don't know. There are a lot of things that I don't know. A
A lot
lot.
of things.
You have read Never Split the Difference by Chris
Mm-hmm.
Voss. I don't know if you have read that book.
No, no,
You would
no. But
yeah,
in
you
front,
understand.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, you understand a lot of principle about negotiation. I was
Mm-hmm.
listening at the time in my life that I was listening to that book and I was just shouting. I was shouting because the man was talking about every mistake that I have made trying to sell cars. He was not talking about cars, but every
Mm-hmm.
psychology that he was talking about, I
In
have
negotiation.
yes, I have experienced it in real life, selling cars, right? And it's wonderful that most of the things that we do not know are hidden in books, and we don't want to even read the book because to read a physical book is very very tedious. To even raise up the book and finish one page is like a very big work. It's like a very big work.
See, one skill that I always tell people, one habit is anybody that can come to me and say, hey, if you okay, this counts and something. Do you read books? The moment you say no,
Yeah,
like they'll tell you, okay, you have to go and learn is how to read books.
true.
Because I cannot teach you everything. I cannot tell you everything. Our problems are peculiar. They are unique to each and every one of us.
True.
And if you pick a book now, if me and you read the same book, very funny thing is we'll pick different lessons from it.
Exactly. Just the way I was relating Boss's book to my car business, right? You can relate it to another business and just try to see the experience that you have encountered that is similar to what is in the book. So it's dynamic. It's dynamic. And
Which is
somebody
the
will
very
read it not learn anything inside.
yeah, and they will trash the book.
Yeah, yeah.
You say it's
That's
you,
like irony
you
of
know,
it all.
yeah, one of the things I kind of I want us to talk about is just jump at me now is this whole code email thing because you said you send a lot of code message to people. I always tell you, hey, be okay. I just finished learning this course. I want internship. And I always tell them that there's internship around you now. And they always say, "Hey, there's no internship." I was like, okay, you are looking for a paid internship. That is why.
You're
There are a
looking
lot
for
of
paid.
places you can you just learn the digital marketing skill. There's always a business around you, maybe your friend's business, your brother's business, your sister's business, that you can apply that digital marketing skill to.
Yeah.
But you are looking for somebody that will employ you. You just like graphic design. There's somebody that needs graphics around you that you can make a graphics for. Okay, your pastor is celebrating birthday. How about you design a graphics for that and you know send it to daddy and let daddy be happy.
Mm,
Daddy will
true.
post it. And people will ask, Taliban she graphics so man fine. That's how recommendation starts. So I don't know if you want to speak about sending code DMs to people, to your clients, to people that have learned Google advertising like you, and they want to
Mm.
land their next client. What do you think you should do? How do you think they will
Well,
follow?
what I did to land my first gig, like I said, is I offered my service for free for 30 days. Like it's an irresistible offer. The other thing you're doing, you're spending and spend. You're not paying me. Mm. If you know the average human psychology, like they want to rip you off, they don't want to like pay you what you're worth. And it's
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow offering your services for free for 30 days would always work. Like I tell people this thing. Even I understand that some people will tell you that you can earn from the skill that you just learned, but the truth is you have no experience, and you want to be very, very upfront. Like the message read, I have just learned Google Ads, and these are the things that I think that Google Ads will do for you to help you and also help me gain some experience. I'm going to offer my service to you for 30 days for free. If you do not like the results that you see, then we will not work together. Then you might not continue. But I am confident that I can produce results for you that you would like and would go to the next level, right? And
Mm-hmm.
work together to determine how much you pay me every month. So this is like the message I was sending to individuals, to all businesses. I even started doing cold callings to different businesses as well. So it's not like anybody that is telling you that it is easy. The person might be lying to you, the person might not be lying to you. I don't know, but it is not. something that you do not learn a skill today and get your gig tomorrow, except you're extremely lucky. I don't know for you, but I did not learn a skill today and get a gig tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
not, it's not
if you heard
possible.
what I said, I learned this skill for 3 months non-stop. 3 months, September, started September, October, November, December. In January, I was still learning when I started sending that code DMs.
We're going through a lot of crash on YouTube.
Yeah.
How were you able to see it? People always think it's easy to learn a course. That's why
Okay.
you see, oh, how were you able to
Yeah.
go through that crash? Sitting in
No,
front of
the truth is, if you follow what I have said earlier, go to your curriculum. Yeah. If you understand what you are about to learn, you have to understand what you're about to learn first. I read about Google Ads, right?
yeah,
I read
okay.
about Google Ads, what I need to know. I went to Allison, Udemy, Coursera to find curriculum. Eventually, Allison was the last place that I saw a free course. Coursera, it was not free now because I had to pay monthly. I
Yeah.
didn't have money to Udemy. I didn't have money to buy the course because it was almost 50K on Udemy, right? And it was an old course. I saw it on Allison. I saw 70% of the course on Allison. So I was like, let me just start it here. Right. So now if you know the curriculum of the course, you know what to find on YouTube. And then you know the videos that are one that wants to sell you something. Because there are a lot of videos on YouTube that wants to just sell you something. They don't want to give you the knowledge. And then you know the ones that would teach you exactly what
Yeah.
you need. Right? There is this YouTube channel. The guy does raw, unedited Google Ads teachings, and he just teaches you Google Ads. Right? It's not advice. It's not Senator. We run ads now. I'm trying to remember his name. He just teaches you Google Ads as it relates to his business. So you see all of those channels. Then you watch those videos. There are some that will tell you to buy a course. You just say it's very short. Then you know that, oh no, this is not for me, and you just move. You just know how to pick trash from the course curriculum that you have selected already. You know how to pick trash. So that is how I was able to like skill. And sometimes I would even watch the trash to the end because for every trash, something valuable is inside.
At least if you don't learn what works, you will learn what does not work. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You pick something. So,
yeah,
guys, you have it there. I really
that's
love
it.
that. I really love that. I want to move to Google Ad structure now. Let's talk about Google Ad structure. How do
Okay.
you, when you start a gig, how do you begin? What do you first do as a Google
First,
advertiser?
the structure of my Google Ads campaign. First, I want to know whether you're already running Google Ads before. Right. I
Okay.
want to know whether you're running Google Ads before because strategies differ. What I will
Mhm.
do for you and what you will do for me are two different things, right? What like you will do for a client and what I will do for that client might be two different things, come from two different angles. So what I want to do is I want to audit your Google Ads accounts. I want to see where you're sending the traffic to. I want to see what type of funnel that you're using
Mhm.
because I would always stick to funnels that have worked for me on your niche. I want to see what type of funnels that you're using and how you structure that funnel and the challenges that you're facing. That is what the audit does, right? I audit your
Yeah.
account and then we plan out a strategy, right? Plan out a strategy according to what you are doing. If you are a service business,
Mhm.
you would not be needing a webinar for a service
Mhm.
business. So there is this new campaign strategy that is like in vogue now that really works for service
Mhm.
businesses is SEO. Google Ads plus SEO. It really works for service business plus GMB. That one
Mhm.
really works for business. But course creators, what works is if you have a proper strategy, what I do is I start my campaign with maximize click. I think I've spoken about this on one of the spaces that we used to host earlier this year. So we
Mhm.
start, we look at your course, we check the search volume of your course. If the search volume is very high, I would recommend that we use search, we use YouTube, and we use performance man. Those are my three favorites. Right. So what I
Mhm.
want to do first is we'll create a search campaign, right? Create a search campaign while we are writing scripts for your video. The search campaign will be running within that first couple of weeks, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. While the search campaign is running, then we can integrate the YouTube. into the strategy. We create the YouTube videos and start running YouTube campaigns. And within 6 weeks, when you have generated a lot of clicks to your website, we can bring in payments. So basically,
Yeah.
my structure is for search, right? The campaign structure is there is a way I try to like structure my keywords. I understand that this keyword is top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. And if you have been doing marketing for a while, you know that the place that the money is the problem unaware, which is the top of
Mm.
funnel. That's a lot of money because 90% of people are almost unaware of their problem. So we have
Yeah.
to tell them that they have this problem, show them that they have the problem, and solve the
You
problem
still
for them, right? And solve the problem for them. So my campaign is one campaign. If it's a search campaign, unlimited budget, it's one campaign, 3 to 4 ad groups in that campaign. Each of the ad groups, we have a TOF, a very broad. This is broad, right? That's the TOF. Phrase
yeah.
match, or this is another ad group phrase match, which is like we like put that one as a middle of funnel, then we have an exact match. So this exact match is like really streamlined, structured, right? Streamlined,
Yeah.
structured. We
Mm-hmm.
have we have related keywords that are related to
Yeah.
what we do. So what we do is these 4 ad groups will have at least 2 ads each inside, right? 2 ads
Mm-hmm.
each. And this broad campaign here would
Mm-hmm.
likely feed these three. Would see the most because broad would give you keywords that you never thought of. Yeah,
Yeah.
it give you keywords that you never thought of, and you give you negative keywords. So this will
Yeah.
feed us this broad will feed us negative keywords and keywords that we have not thought of. Phrase map will also feed us negative keywords and some keywords and few keywords that we have not thought of. This exact match will just be um, optimizing it, add and remove some few things from the details we get from these two, right? Which is broad
Mm-hmm.
and this competitor is likely broad. This related competitor or anything is related, but it's likely broad. It does the same thing as this one. There is
That's the company. Yeah.
so these two are top of funnel. This phrase is middle of funnel. This is bottom of funnel. This problem aware bottom of
Mm-hmm.
funnel, right? That's the structure of a search campaign. For YouTube ads campaign, it's totally different. So we still have broad, we have
Mm-hmm.
specific. We have broad, we have specific, we have in-market, and we have affinity. This is the 4 that we use mostly. If I want to go a notch further, if the client has money, we'll look at combined segments and the rest and structure it that way. You
Yeah.
understand? Then every day we had for search, every day we had negative keywords. Every single day we had negative keywords, add negative keywords to
It will be more
that's
targeted.
to be more targeted, reduce cost per conversion, increase the total number of conversions. So that's what we do. That's how we do it.
So all of these things that you are explaining now, the
Mm.
campaign, the ad group, and all of these things, it takes time.
Yeah,
It
it does
takes
take
time.
time.
You know it takes time. I know it takes time, but the client does not know it takes time. So, how do you
It,
deal
it,
with an impatient client?
the client is supposed to know. I will not take a client that I have not vetted, I have not set expectations. I always tell the clients that, thank God, I always tell the clients that your campaign will take 60 to 90 days for it to completely marinate. I always tell the client that your campaign will take 60 to 90 days. So the client doesn't have a choice than to agree. If you're not agreeing to that, we are not working together. Even if you're paying me 1 month, I will tell you that your 1 month, this your 1 month, your campaign will not go anywhere in 1 month because that is the truth. It's Google. There are some campaigns, I've seen campaigns that in 1 month they will not do anything. But by the second month, you'll see magic. You will be shocked. Like this is a campaign that has not done anything, optimization, it has not worked. But the second month, it
Mhm.
just picks up. Cost per conversion will slash to half, and you'll be like, what's happening here? Some accounts, sometimes it depends on the account. Some accounts are very slow to pick up. Some accounts are very, very fast to pick up. Now, the accounts that are mostly very fast to pick up are accounts that already have data in them, similar data.
Yeah.
Those accounts results is a fast result. But if you are going
Mhm.
to judge the results that those accounts that have data give you to the one that to an account that does not have because mostly, yeah, a lot of clients, uh, if especially Nigerian clients, are programmed to get to find quick results. To find quick results.
Yeah,
So if you're a Google Ads specialist or whatever specialist that you are, and you are promising a client quick results, you're practically shooting yourself on the foot. That's what I tell myself, and that's what I believe. So even if I can give you results at 15 cents per lead, right? If I know that I can give you results at 15 cents per lead, I'm telling you 30.
mm,
I'm telling you 40.
yeah, yeah.
So once you start to see 20, once you start to see
Mm-hmm.
25, ah, you say I'm the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that I can take that to 15.
Body liver. Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure.
can take that to 15. But people overpromise and underdeliver instead of underpromising and over delivering.
Body liver.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Very
that is
key.
just that's how I work. That's how I work. I don't
Yeah,
overpromise. I will not overpromise you anything. I will not overpromise you anything.
that one of the mistake you've seen people make is they believe what we attract the clients mm, is for them to promise and promise and promise, which is not.
No.
You don't have to tell the
Because
client that you can get it.
because you are desperate to get a gig. That's why you start to promise and promise and promise. Once you are not desperate to get a gig, you do not promise a lot of things.
Mhm.
You do not
Mhm.
promise a lot of
I agree,
things. You
I
just
agree
show
with
them what
that.
you can. You show them what you can do for them, and tell them this. We got this result because this person was patient enough to allow us work. That's why we got this result,
Mhm.
right? Because mostly of what we do is to provide results. Even sales campaign, lead generation, and all that is to provide those results. So if you are not patient enough and allow us to work, there is no way that we can get you that result. There are some people that will police you till you will sack them. You have to sack them. You tell them, don't worry, I don't want to work again. I'm done. I'm done. Take your money and go. Give you a full refund. So that is how it is. Right.
I really resonate with that. I really resonate with that because clients can be very, very frustrating. A lot of time,
Oh,
you have to be stubborn, and then you have to allow. You know, there are people that when you are doing your job, maybe they have seen a guru say something on Instagram, and they'll come to you. Facebook ads. You should be doing this. You should be, and you have to let them know
yeah,
that you are the one who the show, and then they should allow you on your show. You know, I've had
exactly.
a lot of experience from different clients, and you have to be like you have to be stubborn, and let them know you are the
Yeah,
one controlling your shit. So I think
and
that
stand
I
your
really
ground.
resonate with. Have you seen common mistake that young advertisers make? Like, have you been able to spot a trend of such mistake that they make often?
They make a couple of mistakes. One of those mistakes is proper tracking, right? Like the most common one is proper tracking, right? They do not really
Mm,
grind. A lot of courses do not teach conversion tracking well, right? Or they
exactly.
not even a lot of courses do not touch conversion tracking. They will just skip it, especially when it comes to Google Ads, because it can be a little bit complicated when you start to now link when you start to link GA4 to like GTM and you now want to track every other thing. So
Yeah.
they have very poor conversion tracking, and most of the consultations that I have has been on conversion tracking, right?
Mm,
Most of the consultations have been on conversion tracking. And another mistake is improper research. Like a lot of Google Ads advertisers neglect research. For every client I take, even during the calls, if I'll just show you one or two things, and then before the call or after the call, I'll do the research, even if you're my client or not. So even once I get you as my client, the reason I am telling you that your campaign is going to go live in 96 hours, right? In 4 days, is because I will use one
mm,
day to do research. I'll use one day, a whole one day to do research. I can audit your account the following day, even if it doesn't take the
mm.
full day, right? I just want time to be able to think and to know like the best
Check.
angle to come. You understand? to come from. So a lot of young advertisers are eager to get a gig. That's another mistake. They're eager to get a gig. So they do not like think about all of this. They don't think about any other thing. They just want to get that gig. Then when the gig arises, right, they just want to get it. So that is another problem that young people new in the game are making. So you see where you're charging 400,000 naira, somebody new is charging 100,000 naira, 75,000 naira,
Yeah.
and you need to wonder, right? Well, 75,000 naira, bro, and within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you see that the client is not satisfied with the result
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they have now overpromised. They have because they are desperate to get the gig. They have now overpromised, and they do not understand that Google takes time. Google takes time.
Because one of the things that I really don't understand is the amount of data that these advertising tools depend on.
Yeah.
They depend on a lot of each data. And that's one of the videos I recorded recently with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
was
know
on
that this?
Twitter. If you talk about it, I was on Twitter the other day, and somebody said something that somebody that I respect so much that has done a lot of things for himself in the internet marketing space said Facebook has more data than Google, and I laughed. So I didn't comment. I just loved the comment. I just loved the tweet. A lot of times I don't comment. Now I tell you that they say you get strength to follow these people. They argue. Me, I don't get that kind of strength. I could just like the tweet. Me, say I see the tweet, then I'll just put my
See,
head and like. Yeah, me, you just say I see the tweet. I laugh because the reason why I laugh was Android is owned by Google. Forget the fact that iPhone is an hype. Almost 80% of the world uses Android software, right? Even some places in China, forget these, waiting they call them the way OS. A lot of people use Android software. They control almost all the apps on our phone, from our calendar to our maps. Even people on iPhone use Google Maps, use
Mhm.
Google Search, right?
Mhm.
If you open Safari doesn't have a search engine. You have to go to.
Millions of search every day.
Yeah. So the amount of data that Google has, Facebook is big, no doubt, but Facebook cannot comprehend it. The amount of data Google has. I'm not finding you based on your behavior. I'm not finding you based on your behavior and interest. I'm finding you based on what you want, right? What you want, that thing that you want. I'm showing it to you as soon as you want it. Have you not spoken to somebody about something and you just open your phone and the first thing you
And you
see
see the
is
ads.
that, especially on that discover page. There's this discover
Yeah.
page on your, and the first thing you see, I just talked about this with somebody,
Yeah.
right?
I was talking about
So
scholarship. Yeah, I discover page is the scholarship news I'm seeing.
exactly. So these people know everything about you. They know where you shit, they know where you piss, they know where you sleep, they know how you think. Data is powerful, and because of that, the amount of data that they process and process in your account, it takes time for it to like start giving you that result. It takes time. That is why the first thing I do is wait. Once I set up a campaign, and I'm like, okay, I follow my setup process. I just wait for
Mhm.
7 days first. I will not touch that campaign. The only thing I will be doing to that campaign is add negative keyword if it's search. If it's a video, the only thing I will do to that video, I will not even restrict the view cap, right? That view cap on video, which is YouTube, and I will not restrict it. I will leave it open. The only thing I will do is I will remove TV and PC because in our region, a lot of people do not use their PC to do WhatsApp.
Yeah.
If it's WhatsApp, a lot of people do not use their
Conversation.
PC to do a lot of things. So they use their phone. So I will restrict TVs and PCs, and then I will go to editor, restrict display, so that I don't get this display networks, and restrict apps, phone
Yeah.
apps, because apps is disruptive advertising, and I don't want to do disruptive advertising because if you're playing game on your phone, the only time you're watching a ad is because you want a coin or something, right? So I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. I don't want to do that. So I restrict apps and display, and I restrict TV and computers. That's just, and I wait for the campaign 7 days. I must see that.
Allow
Yeah, I must see that big strategy learning has finished. Then I'm now okay. What is the next thing to do? I have a list. What is the next thing to do? I touch that thing and I wait and I see how the change reacts. Sometimes if you make a changes on Google Ads account, it takes sometimes 2 days for you to see like the effect of that change. If you go and
Yeah.
change, if you don't see the effect in one day and you go again to go and change another thing, you have like stabilized your whole campaign. Sometimes it can take 3 days before you see the effect of that change. So that's it. They work with a humongous amount of data. It's crazy.
Was a
It's
client.
crazy.
Was a client. One of my clients. We were running a campaign. It was on advertising e-commerce card. I'm more into the e-commerce.
No,
I don't do lead generation at all, at all. So one of my clients, we're doing fine now. We're doing like 700% e-commerce. The money is coming in. I don't know. Maybe he went ahead to watch one of these gurus videos. They came around. We should be doing this. We should be doing that. We should be doing the. Okay. Argument was okay. Let's shut down the ad. We shut down the ad. We shut down the ad. We reduce the budget. We increase the budget. After like 1 week, the ad
all
starts.
in 1 week. All in 1 week. Oh God.
The ad stopped converting. It stopped. And it was spending our money, but it stopped converting. I said, look, you are the one that calls. You say, oh now, but we only switch it off and switch it on. I say, yeah, you think switching it on and off, and then reducing budget and increasing the budget. Yes, it's like an human being now. You don't scatter the brain. It was like,
Yeah. So
oh,
the thing is,
so I have to,
yeah, time you switch off your campaign and you turn it back on, this strategy learning it starts from beginning. And
yes,
it's like a child that throws tantrum, right? Like a child that throws tantrum. If you say, Junior, go and get me water. Oh, Junior, go and get me that ice cream in the room. Oh, before you reach the room, please reach the kitchen to get me knife. Oh, will you go and buy me fruit? All within that second, that child will be very, very distraught, and he will just say, "I'm not going again." That is what that
yes,
is what will happen to your account, and that is what happened to your account. That's what happened to your account. So some clients,
yeah,
I have clients that just have 100% trust in me, and they leave me to do my thing. Once I get access to their
yeah.
account, they don't log in. The only thing that they want to see is, okay, what are we doing now? This is the report. Then I want to get their report from their back end, because some of them do not want to buy tools, right? They don't want to buy
Mm,
Click Magic and the rest of the tools that can help us get accurate data. So I want
yeah,
to use the data that they give me from their own end to make my decision. Than the one I might be seeing great data on my dashboard, and I feel like a king,
mm,
right? But the data they will give me might be trash, right? So I want to use the data that they
mm,
give me to make my optimization decisions, right? So I even tell them on the call, don't go and touch my campaign. Don't touch my campaign. If you the day you touch my campaign, I terminate our contract and there is no refund,
leave
right?
my
There's
campaign.
no you touch the campaign, I will terminate the contract, because I will go every day. I go to the if I wake up in the morning, the first thing I open is Google Ads dashboard. I check changes
Mm-hmm.
history. Last change, no me do am. No wahala. Campaign is good. I check, okay, result yesterday, result today. Is there anything to touch? Is it according to my time? If there's nothing I can touch, I close my dashboard and I go to sleep. It's automatic, it will run, right? It will run. I do not stress a campaign. I'm not doing that. I do not stress it. Once my setup is right, once my setup is
Yeah,
right, the next thing is to follow my optimization time frame,
check it. Yeah,
optimization checklist. Yeah.
yeah.
So based on the time frame I have in my optimization checklist, sometimes it can be faster, sometimes it can be slower, right? There are KPIs that I'm looking for. Once I hit those
Mm-hmm.
KPIs, I do the next thing in the checklist. So that's just that. That's just that.
Very good. Yeah. Because the day I was telling her, I saw a lady's tweet that was saying, oh, if a campaign does not convert in 6 hours, she'll shut it down. I was like, ah,
Ah,
6 hours.
yeah. You see, it's important to like be grounded in these things. Yeah, it's important to be grounded in these things, because if you're not, that's when you make statements like that. That's when you
Be
make statements like,
grounded. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
6 hours is not a time frame.
6 hours. What has that
It's not a,
algorithm learned? The algorithm does not
right.
learn anything.
Yeah. So I start my campaign by midnight. I will now
Mhm.
judge it by 6 p.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. All our campaigns start midnight. I don't know if you agree to that. All campaigns start
Mhm.
midnight, right?
Yeah.
I'll now judge my campaign 6 a.m. in the morning. And that means I'm mad because the first day will be trash. Most likely, the first day will be trash.
You find
Very,
you actually look at what is happening now. You know,
yeah. I don't know if you have experienced it. The first day, your cost per result will be
it should,
almost 10 times.
yeah,
Almost
the
10.
significantly higher.
Yes, almost 10 times. That first 24 hours, almost 10 times. Maybe the second day, it will now reduce to 5 times. By third day, you now reduce to like 2 times. By fourth,
Mhm.
fifth day, then it will now stabilize and start giving you some acceptable results.
Yeah.
It's still the learning phase, but by the fourth day, fifth day, it has started giving you acceptable results. As it leaves learning phase, the results will drop a little bit further. This is if you set your campaign further. So if you are judging your campaign in 6 hours, how are you going to you might never even get if you're running lead generation campaign, you might not even get a lead in that 6 hours. You might not even have gotten a lead, right? Because if you're starting a new campaign, you have to start with a small budget, $10, $20 in Nigeria. In the US, we can look at $50, $100, right? $50, $70, small budget, right? You might not get a lead or a conversion, you might not get a sale. So judging your campaign by the first day is lunatic to me. Even judging it in the first 3 days, I don't judge my campaign in the first 3 days. I judge it after 1 week.
I will even run some and log out. I will ignore it. I will say no that.
I judge my new campaigns after 7 days. That's the first 1 week because that's the maximum time it takes to leave learning phase. These days, I'm seeing learning phase leave in 4 days, 5 days, but I still not touch it. My goal is after 7 days, what have we done in 7 days? Right? The seventh day, okay, what is the result I got these 7 days? Is it in line with what I have for my 7 days checklist? Right? Is it in line? If it's in line, I leave the campaign, then I start to work on okay, when am I going to touch this? When am I going to switch this?
Mhm.
Based on the data that I'm getting, what am I going to do? Like I told you, the only thing I do for search campaigns in that 7 days is just to be adding negative keywords. So these are the things I don't want. These are the things I don't want. These are the things I want. Is to just to train it gradually. For YouTube, that first day, I will remove computer, I will remove TV, I will remove
Yeah.
apps, I will display. Those four things. Those are the only things I will do that first day. After then, I'll just watch it. Just watch it. I will not even judge the videos. I don't
Mhm.
even judge the videos. So that's what
Let's talk about keyword research now. Let's
yeah.
talk about keyword research. I believe it's very, very important. It's one aspect that every Google advertiser must know. You have to know SEO and keyword research. I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah. Mostly, like I said, I mentioned now that a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people do not want to do research before they run their ads. They feel like they know their niche and they know what they're running ads for. And then they run their ads and their cost per conversion is over the roof, or they are not getting the results that they desire. It's not a it's not a guess game. You don't guess these things. Right. There are a couple of free tools if you don't have money to buy SEMrush or Ahrefs. SEMrush even have a free trial, right? You don't
Yeah.
have money to SEMrush or Ahrefs, right? You can use uh like I even use as far as keyword everywhere. I don't know, keyword everywhere is a
Look.
extension, no? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I use keyword everywhere. I use answer the public. I use SEMrush. I use their free trial mostly because all of these tools I do not have them on standby. So I use SEMrush. I use keyword everywhere. I use answer the public, right? To search for the keywords. Um, I might be talking about this thing in a advanced level now because right now, once I do my research on the niche, I understand the keywords that somebody that wants to buy is searching for. Somebody
Put
that,
in the
somebody that understands this business, I understand what they're searching for. Then somebody that does not understand the business at all, understand what they're
mm,
searching for. Let's say somebody that do not know what affiliate marketing is. What is going to search? Let's say I want to run a campaign for affiliate marketing. What this person is
mm-hmm.
going to search is how to make money online.
Yeah.
What this person is going to search is how to make money online. Somebody that knows what affiliate marketing is going to say how to make money online with affiliate marketing. What is
Mm-hmm.
affiliate marketing? This is somebody that knows what affiliate marketing is, right? So I can
Mm.
categorize this person as middle of the funnel, right? Somebody that already knows what affiliate marketing is and do not know how to like really make affiliate marketing work. We search a different type of thing in the search bar, a different keyword in the search bar, right? We're going to search a different keyword, how to make money with affiliate marketing tricks and tips, affiliate, how to generate leads for affiliate marketing. This one already knows, this person already knows that, I need to generate leads for affiliate marketing. This person, I need to generate. So this person is my bottom of funnel, right? So I already know the top of funnel, I know the middle of funnel, I know the bottom of funnel. This person that, okay, I have to generate leads for affiliate marketing, right? Yeah, this person goes into the funnel. But if you want to get this is not complicated, it's very simple.
Mm.
You build muscle memory. You build muscle memory if you have been doing this over and over and over and over and over again. Right. So research is the bulk of the work. Research is the bulk of the work. When you do research, right, you get the keywords that you need. You bring out your docs, your Google Docs, and you
Mhm.
write the keywords. Okay, this is broad search. This is phrase match. This broad match, phrase match. This is a exact match keywords. You bring it out, and then the research will also help you through other advertisements of similar niche on Google. If you do extensive research, you'll see different advertisements. You see more than 20, you see more than 30. It would also help you have an edge over those people. So you use that research to write headlines and descriptions. It is research that used to get keywords. It is research that used to get headlines and descriptions,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
It's research that used to get headlines and descriptions. It is research that you used to get how to structure your landing page, how to structure the client's landing page, what to change, what not to change, right? So basically, research is bulk of the work, is 80% of the work. Setting up the campaign is 20%. Is once it's just like wanting to cook. Once you just get all your ingredients and you slice your onions, you slice your pepper, you keep everything in so small bowls. The only thing you want to do is just to pour, and
Mhm. Mhm.
few minutes, soup is ready or food is ready. So basically, that is it. Come for consultation. Let me show you. Let me teach you.
Let's just teach you the proper way.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I love that. I love what you just did on through this podcast, man. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed
yeah,
every show. Because this I love it. This how I love it. I love it to be raw,
yeah.
cultural, which is just like we discussing on a normal day. Oh, half of my guy, they go now, and then it goes
Yeah,
like that. Awesome what you've done, man. At the end of the podcast, we're wrapping this up now. I always ask my guests this or that kind of question.
mm,
So you don't think about it, you just give me the answer straight.
no, wow.
Uh, so are you ready?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Okay, let's go. So this or that with Jonah, books or podcasts,
Books.
SEMrush or ARF,
I like SEMrush. I like SEMrush. I've been using it for a while, so I like it.
Hmm. E-commerce ad or lead generation ad.
E-commerce ad is complicated. It takes a lot of work. So I'll go with lead gen where I don't have to do a lot of work and I already have a process for that. So I'll go with lead gen.
Google ads or Facebook ad,
Google ads every day, every day.
search or YouTube ad.
Search. I love the work. Ironically, I love the work in search. YouTube doesn't have that much work. I love that I always need to do something in search to make it better. Like I'll be competing on search ranking, I'll be competing on impression share. You see all your competitors, and now how will this person have more impression share than me? I want to pass this guy. So I like search. I like search. It's my thing.
Okay, then Eba or Amala.
I'm a Rivers man. I like Eba. I don't like Amala. I'm a Rivers person. Give me a Eba, not strong Eba. Eba, the enter hand. Amala need the enter hand.
Okay, that is a wrap. That is it. That is it. I really love this answers, man. I
Yeah.
I thought I actually thought you choose YouTube ads.
No, 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 no. Research. Research for me. Research is my bread and butter because right, search is amazing. Search is
That's right.
amazing. It keeps me thinking. Search keeps me thinking like we have to be relevant. We have to show on the first page. There are ads that does not
Mm,
show on the first page. We have to show on the first page. So I'm doing everything possible to show on the first page. And we have to show in the first top three ads on the first page, not
yeah.
bottom three. Because right now it used to be first three and bottom three, but now there's first three, there's middle three, and there's bottom three. We want to show on first three or middle three. So that I'm competing on impression share,
Mm.
I'm competing on relevance, I'm competing on all those everything. Because you're seeing your competitor's website and you don't want to be slacking. So it's exhilarating, right? It's exhilarating. I love search. I love search a lot.
That's it. That's it. So, Jonah, it's the end of the podcast, but I want you to, what will you say? What will be your last one for people that want to learn from you? How can they contact you? People that want to work with you, how can they contact you? And then,
Um,
just give us a last word
Basically,
there.
all of my social media is Ibidabo Jonah. My name is on the screen, Ibidabo Jonah, Ibidabo Jonah, the Jonah and the fish, right? Jonah. So once you type Ibidabo Jonah, I'm going to come. I'm the only Ibidabo Jonah that will come up. I'm the
Mm,
only Ibidabo Jonah that will come up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So on Facebook, you can send me a DM. I respond to DMs as fast as possible. Whether or not you are following me, my DM is open. You can send me a message. And also, the message I'm going to put out there is see, there is no knowledge that is a waste. Oh. No knowledge is a waste. Every knowledge is valuable. Every knowledge is valuable. Just know what to pick and how to apply it to your life, right? Also, there is this thing that says no condition lasts forever, only when you work on it.
mm,
If you work on it, to last forever. That's everything. Because when I learned Google Ads, I was dead broke. I was in debt. I had lost my backup business. That business made me 300,000 naira every month. So whether I sell a car or not, I will chop that business. Okay, let me review the business. It was a PayPal business.
okay.
I had a working PayPal account fully verified. It's fully
You
verified. So I lost that PayPal. I had used it to collect money for a friend, and the friend refused to complete the job.
oh,
So the
and then
person requested for a chargeback, $1,000, and the friend refused to pay that $1,000.
the blocked account.
So yes, the account I can still get the account. All I have to do is send them a $1,000 cash in check
Cash
to
back.
US. I have to send them a $1,000 check, in cash to US in mail to their this in US. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that through DHL and I'm getting my account back. So and I didn't want to do that because I did not eat the money. I collected this
Mhm.
money for this guy and I paid him. I was telling him, okay, I have my own 10% that I charged you because I don't know if you are collecting money from PayPal guys. You charge
Yeah.
10%. I have my
Yes.
own 10%. I will pay my 10%. You start to pay your own. Like it was my friend. He blocked me till today, stopped talking to me and all of that. Well, it's all good. We are bounced back now. We are good. No grudge. So
That's
that's why I started. I went into debt and all of that. It's all good. So
it.
that's it. So a problem that you do not work on will persist. It's as simple as that. A problem that you do not work on will persist.
Yo, guys, a problem you do not work on, we persist, we stay with you. A
Yeah.
lot of things, no knowledge is a waste. I think a lot of things on here, how you should structure your Google ads, how you should research, the things you need to do to succeed, how you should be hungry for knowledge. Ibidabo was saying, for every deal he gets, he buys a book, he buys a course. Smart move, always learning, always learning. Thank you very much, Ibidabo Jonah, for coming to Get Your Life Together podcast. Definitely call you on some other time. I hope you come around.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. I enjoyed myself actually. It's
I
like you
did.
see, I have to understand that I like to talk, and once I start to
Yeah.
talk, I'll just share everything that I know. Before you know,
Mhm.
no, uh,
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Thank you so much. So that is the end of the show. See you guys some other time. Bye.
yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.